So things have turned ill for the Queen, and it might be possible for this to get her on our side. We'll have to see. Let's see, got some more books, and a back room here.
As you wish.
Ooh, with a chest. Unfortunately, we're not in a party, so we can't get any of the rogues to unlock it. Curses. Anyway, let's see. There's Alistair. Just really quick, let me give him that Redcliffe shield. I think it's better than the one he currently has. Yes. Nice. Alright. You also noticed that I went ahead and gave him Kaelin's armor. I thought it was kind of appropriate, since he is... We're kind of setting him up as the heir now.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away.
Alright, no new words from Alistair there. Actually, let's talk to Arl since we have a moment.
I'm glad you decided to help. With Anora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
Do you truly think Loghain's own daughter would turn on him?
From Erlena's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Anora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
What do you know about Queen Anora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Alright. Well, if we're gonna save her, I should get going.
As you like. My palace is your palace.
Alright, so I just remembered one additional thing I wanted to do before we go off to try to rescue the Queen, and that is we have some Drake scales that we can give to Wade.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor?
I'm here about Drake scales.
Of course.
He's back! He's back! Have you reconsidered? I can make such fine armor with your scales.
I'll pay 10 sovereigns extra. Make it good and quickly.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Heron. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
I think we skipped a line or two of dialogue there, but the point is that Wade really likes to take a crack at working with these Drake scales. And with the added money we paid him, it'll be some very, very nice armor. But we'll come back to fetch it later. Alright, I think it's off to save the Queen. And she's currently being held at the Arl of Denerim's estate. So let's go. Looks like there's a big crowd in front of the Arl of Denerim estate. They don't look very happy either.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Arl Howe is inside.
What's the crowd gathered for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new Arl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
No, the Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of Howe's conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again.
Nor will the stonemasons. It's been a month since we've seen so much as a coin of Howe's for our work.
His lordship is much engaged with the region. He will hear your complaints as soon as he has the time.
You're wasting your breath. And when will that be? At the dawn of the next age? Our people have families to feed. They can't wait forever on the Terran's whim.
His lordship.
Oh, for the love of Lady Andraste, just leave the lot of you. Standing out here whining isn't getting the door open for you.
That conversation might have been a little soft. I apologize for that, but yep, seems like Hal's a very cheap man and is not paying his workers. Looks like there are gardens back here. Supposed to be a servant's entrance. Oh, it's around the corner. Okay.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Alright, wait. We need to put on those disguises you gave us.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
Alright, let's go.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes. Oh, you must come! I saw something! By the fountain! I think it was a darkspawn!
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten!
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive! Please, get help!
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
Andraste's holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting yourself. But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh! It was over here! Quickly!
Alright, so as you can see, we are all now disguised as Arl's hired guards. Although I still have my staff, so perhaps not the most convincing disguise. Alright, so as we are now disguised, we can now pass through most of the estate without being harassed. And as long as you're not too obsessive about exploring everywhere or talking to everybody, you should be okay. There are certain people, if you talk to, or certain locations that you can go in the back end of the estate where you can end up giving yourself away. So if we just make a beeline for the Queen, we should be alright.
Ah, it took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best to keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in.
Where's Anora?
She's in the guest room off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
For Andraste's sake, don't speak ill of the dead. This roast is going to be charred on one side. There's no help for it. We'll just trim it and feed the scraps to the dogs.
The house where the whole family got killed. I say Hal ought to level the thing and build a new one.
Knock down every place he owns.
Oops, wrong way. There's a lot of side conversations you can listen to, as you can probably guess.
3 nights in a row.
For all we know, it's not mutton. How's too cheap to buy it? Cook's probably roasting the elves that broke in here.
You realize that doesn't help, right? Oh.
Yeah, they just mentioned about elves breaking into the place. That's actually a reference to the beginning of this game if you choose the city elf origin. And more talk about Arl Howe being a cheapskate.
I fold.
Someone's playing cards. Alright, Anora's just over here. We're just guards, ignore us.